Hi. How long, how many generations do you think a nation could last where you put them in a situation of education and instead of them teaching them through repetition and a simple understanding of 3 times 7 is 21, you make them write 3 times 7 is 21. 21 divided by 7 is okay. I'm talking about what's happening now. Okay. I don't really know the common core, but I have seen it. And it's like paperwork. Um, it's like ordering out. It's like filling out an order form if you were working in a warehouse or something. It's busy work. It's busy work to keep them stupid. And then you set up the system where you just pass them through. No child left behind, if you will. That means that these children grow into adults and they're dumb. I hate to put it, so bluntly, but they're unintelligent. It's the same thing. They're stupid. They're stupid because they wasted their whole young lives where their brains were sponges filled with nonsense. Then you add one of these in, and then they're just rearranging colors, pressing buttons, calling that fun, or they're looking at wicked things, or they're learning evil. Okay. How did this all happen? Well, it's been a plan for a long time. And I'm sure some of you educators out there are very proud of your dark efforts. Woe unto you for a judgment that you probably don't believe. You think somehow your dark one is going to do something for you in that day. Or you believe the lie that he said there is no judgment day. Let me read something to you. Deuteronomy 1:39. Moreover, your little ones, which ye said should be a prey, Prey, like from a predator, and your children, which in that day had no knowledge between good and evil, they shall go thither, and unto them will I give it, and they shall possess it. Oh, who's he talking about? He's talking about another nation coming in to take another nation. Let's go to Hosea. Where you at, Hosea? Hosea, before I ever was, said this. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that has forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children. So, my country seems to have forgotten that there is a God, that there is a law of God, seems to have accepted nonsense of those in charge of education, the public fool system, the evil ones that worship a false god of light, to create such a system of stupidity. Luke 11:52. Woe unto you, lawyers, for ye have taken away the key of knowledge. Ye entered not in yourselves, and them that were entering in ye hindered. Did lawyers have something to do with changing the school system? Did lawyers have something to do with finding loopholes so that way they could sell nicotine, weed, in a form that is not cigarettes or marijuana or cannabis, and flavor it like Fruity Pebbles? And sell it at every gas station. So that way, when I walk up to a young man in his 20s who believes in God, and I hand him a Bible, and he's high, and I hand him a Bible, and I say, 1 Peter 5:8, and he can't even find it. So then I find it in the Bible, his Bible, and I give it to him. Now, I'm not talking bad. I love this kid. Okay, it's just breaking my heart. So I wake up and he says, "You asked for wisdom yesterday. Here it is. Explain this to the people." So I turn to 1 Peter 5:8, and I say, "Read it out loud." And he says, "Be sober and vigilant, because your I said adversary, that means your enemy. I said vigilant means watchful, meaning keep your eyes out, kid. Because your adversary, your enemy," he said, "the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." And I told him, I reminded him of his own folly one day, because he told me a story. And I said, "Just like that day, do you remember?" He said, "Yes." How long will a nation stand in its own ignorance, seeking destruction, for they know not the difference between good and evil? How happy is your house, America, now that your children know nothing, but they know everything about evil? Some of you are products of that system. I'm old. I was part of a different system that was a step towards yours. Yes, I freed myself by studying to show myself approved. And I'm not talking about just the good book. I'm saying studying the world. How long shall our nation carry on before another nation that understands warfare, manipulation, technology, and the difference between good and evil, and choose to do evil, comes in and makes your children a prey? because you refuse to pray. How long? How long do we got? My friends, I fear it's too late. Especially with your stiff neck that won't bow to try to have him change things through the change in you. Be proud and woe unto you, you wicked educators of deceit. In Jesus' mighty name.